New ST, what IST? I just thought that up as I was sitting out here setting the camera. Subscribe. What's up guys, Jeeps here. Sitting out here in the old garage. So I wanted to talk about the leaked photos recently that came out of it's either 2019 or 2020 Focus ST. I don't know exactly how they're gonna name it. Probably 2020 since it's already not out, or a late 2019 model. We'll have to see. But some of you have asked why I'm not considering that for my next car, and the main reason is because it's not coming to the United States. I don't know how some of you just missed that or whatever, but that's why. Otherwise, I would highly consider it because that's what this channel is built off of, is the ST. Obviously, I love it, and the new iteration is going to be good. But before I dive into that and show you all these pictures and give you my opinion on it, two things I wanted to cover. First off, thank you, Richard, for sending me these photos. There's already been some publications that have written articles on it, but I figured I need to bring it to you guys because all ST content lives and dies here. And so Richard, thank you for sending me the photos. Also, my friend Andrew, who you guys know Andrew, he's helped me with several videos. He's a professional videographer now. He just released a vlog that I thought was really good, so I'm gonna link that in the description below. Check it out. He has a BRZ, he does upgrades. I think you'll enjoy that one. So let's talk about these photos that I just texted myself. The first one here, we'll just show a shot of Richard's car. He's in the UK, so UK guys, thank you for the support, appreciate it. Richard, nice car. It looks like it's a 13 based on the rear bumper. Maybe some darker wheels and a rear diffuser. Looks good. Clean looking ST. Now on to this new ST. We're gonna start with the front of the car. I think it's good looking, okay? But I have to be critical of it. So here's what I like. I like the headlights. I like the shape of the hood. The shape of the hood's an evolution of this with the little bulge up front. This is just a wider bulge. Or maybe it's more of like, you know, here's the hood and then there's like little rivets in it. And I also really like the front grille, the big swooping hexagons, more of a hexagonal shape across the hood. Ford logo. I think it looks really sporty. My issue is it kind of looks like the Fiesta up front. The car overall, to me, looks very sterile. It's like if you were in an operating room, that's like the surgeons created the ST, as opposed to having a little more fun with it. I think this one looks more aggressive. Onto the interior, I guess we're just gonna jump to that because that's next in my photo stream here. The seats, I don't like them very much. It looks like they fixed the bolstering. It's not as aggressive, but there's a lot of, and this could be, maybe this is an ST2 interior. I guess the ST3 might be all leather still. It seems like it's cheaper looking than what this interior looks like. What I do like though is the center console has a little garage on it. Mine does not. Having that little garage is just money. Shifter looks decent, an evolution of the current one. I still think carbon fiber is the way to go. And the steering wheel looks nice. Looks like it has perforated leather around where your hands go at 9 and 3. And then some nice stitching as well. Some also interior improvements. If you look in the back of the picture, you can see like on that side panel, it looks like leather with some stitching. But the seats just, I don't know, they kind of look weird, but we'll have to wait until we see the final images. Now the other thing I don't know is about these wheels. Like, is this a final edition wheel? And also, what about the door handles? Are they black? Are they going to be black on the final copy? And then the spoiler here is also black. So you have a lot of patterns going here. I can only imagine what people think of me sitting in this garage recording my sandals and shorts. I just don't know if this is a final copy or final version of the car or not. So some of my criticisms could be off. The wheels look decent. They look like a cheap set of BBS wheels you get off like Tire Rack or something. So those look decent. I like the bulge on the side of the car. Looks good. So now around to the rear of the car, they went away from the center outlet exhaust, and I think that's good because it's unique. It is unique that this car had that exhaust. It was like one of the first ones to adopt that. You know, this launching in late 2012 into 2013. It's a 2013 model. It was awesome that it had a center exhaust. Nothing had that back end, to my knowledge. You guys will prove me wrong in the comments, but This is the first one I remember, and I think it looks great. But I think it's nice that they evolved into a dual outlet exhaust on each side of the rear bumper. And I think the back of it looks pretty good. You have the back, it's like a black plastic piece. This has grown on me, but it looks better than this. Has some paint down there. I think overall the back of the car is nice. The lights are not as cool as these. These are a really unique light, and even on the 13 to 14 models, they were really big. A little smaller on the 15 to 18s, but I think either or looks really good, and these lights are kind of boring. Again, onto the interior of the car, you can see the big pop-up screen here. A lot of companies from Mercedes, Audi, BMW, to now Ford, Hyundai, they've all moved to this screen that's not integrated into the dash. I don't know what I think about that. It looks kind of cheap. I would rather have it integrated, but I'm sure there's reasons why they do it. I don't know if it's an aesthetic thing or if there's some functionality that they can get away with. On Instagram, I commented to Mercedes-Benz years ago. I said that when they first launched the screen like that, I said it looked cheap. And they responded back that said they were able to do a lot more with the interior by having the screen out of the dashboard. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm not an engineer. Overall, it looks like it's going to have sync again. It says sync there. There's some kind of weird trim if you zoom in. Again, you can see the perforated leather on the steering wheel. The controls look very similar. But it's going to be interesting to see what this car sounds like. Are there going to be different drive modes? And I think it's going to come with a limited slip differential. It sounds like these companies like Ford, Hyundai, we've already seen with the Veloster N, has a limited slip differential with the performance pack and more horsepower. So this probably will, plus the Fiesta ST that's already been released, it has a limited slip differential on the performance pack. So if the Fiesta has it, the Focus has to have it. So it's going to be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what you guys overseas do with it. Again, we're not getting it here in the United States, which is why this is what I'm going to continue to mod. Looking at the car, I don't feel like, oh, I'm really missing out on something. I'm still really happy with this. I'm happy with the power. I'm happy with the interior. So I'm not like jealous or anything like that. I'm just excited to see what happens overseas, and it stinks we're not getting it here because it'd be fun to meet you guys that are going to end up buying it. But I'm juiced right now. I'm motivated to make content. I called Pap Jeeps today, and as I called him, I heard my video playing in the background. So Pap, thank you for watching. Pap and Graham, shout out, back in Pennsylvania. So yeah, that's what's going on. Unfortunately this year I'm not going to be able to go home for Christmas for the first time in my life, so that really sucks. I'd really like to go home, but the guy who I work under at work's he's like, I need you here. So kind of bummed about that, but at the same time I'm just putting in as much work as I can right now to get promoted. Once I get promoted, I will be making a lot more money, and I took a pay cut to get into the position I'm in now, with the expectation that the upside of this company is way higher than where I was before. So I'm grinding right now. I'm putting in a ton of hours at work, but I'm learning a lot, and I'm going to be able to buy more cars, hopefully get a house with a garage over the next couple years, and I'm going to continue making videos, and I'm excited to share that with all of you and continue to meet people. Ideally, what I'd like to do is at some point transition over to YouTube full-time, continue to save my money and build up enough of a platform to where I can do that. And when my fiance is done with school, she'll be working, I'll have saved enough money, so I'll be like, look, I'm doing YouTube, you're going to work. I'll do the dishes, I'll take the dog for walks, but you're going to work. But what I'd love to do is take a road trip around the country, say, hey guys, meeting here at this time, this is when I'll be in this state, and just drive all the way across the country in whatever car, I don't know what it'll be. So that's where I want to go with this channel. I really like making videos, getting my creative mind some exercise, and I'm just having a lot of fun with it. But 10,000 subscribers, we did it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I enjoy meeting each and every one of you. I get a lot of good comments on this channel too, a lot of positivity. Even my one friend Reed, who he's been in a couple of videos with his STI, he says like the comments, because YouTube can be poisonous, but the comments on my videos are always very positive, and I love that about you guys. I appreciate it. When I go off the rails, the comments also do the same, but for the most part, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun, and there's a lot coming with the ST. Sorry I keep saying there's upgrades coming and I continue to not make upgrade videos, but I'm going to try to knock 2 of those out over the next 14 days. So that's my promise to you. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. See you next time.